Staples Center. Tonight is ring night for the Lakers. They get their championship rings. They raise their 17th NBA championship banner up into the rafters of the Staples Center as they're coming off of their 17th NBA title last year by beating the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals in 6 games. All right. LeBron won his 4th NBA title. He also captured his 4th Finals MVP. Now he's the only player in NBA history to win the Finals MVP with 3 different teams. The Clippers, they're definitely trying to dethrone the Lakers, as they definitely want some redemption after they blew a 3-1 lead to the Denver Nuggets last year in the Western semifinals. You know, the Clippers were in prime position to knock off the Nuggets and meet the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, but the Nuggets, they definitely showed perseverance, and determination by not only winning 3 in a row, but they also rallied from double digit deficits in all 3 games. Well, in the remaining 3 games to beat the Clippers and advance to the Western Conference Finals, where they ultimately lost to the Lakers in 5 games. Also, as y'all may or may not know, Doc Rivers decided to leave the Clippers. He took the head coaching job with the 76ers. So now his associate head coach, Tyronn Lue, is the new head coach of the Clippers. Now, this isn't Lue's first time taking over a team where the head coach either stepped down or was fired. He did it with the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2016 in midseason when David Blatt was shockingly fired after the Cavs had the best record in the East at the time, but he ended up making the Cavs better. He was a big factor in the Cavs rallying from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA Finals to capture the Cavs' first NBA title. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Tyronn Lue handles this Clippers team. Montrezl Harrell, he decided to join up with the Lakers in the offseason. So that's going to be very interesting to see tonight. And the Lakers definitely made some moves. They traded for Dennis Schroeder. You know who I think is an underrated point guard? So I want to know what's y'all thoughts on this game tonight. All right. I'm trying out this new live stream software called Habs tonight. Yep. Also, the Clippers added Serge Ibaka and Nicholas Batum. We're definitely about to get this game underway. Start lineup for the Lakers. You got Schroeder, KCP, LeBron, AD, and Marc Gasol, who they also acquired in the offseason. Marc Gasol, younger brother of former Laker Pau Gasol, who won back-to-back NBA titles with the late, great Kobe Bryant in 2009 and 2010, respectively. So that's definitely an upgrade for them over Dwight Howard, who definitely turned in some nice minutes for them last year. So we're about to get this game underway. And there are no fans at the Staples Center. So the Lakers and Clippers are going to be playing in an empty arena. All right. AD and Ibaka at center court, ready to receive the opening tip. Ball's in the air, won by the Lakers. They start with the ball. LeBron brings the ball up the court, gives it to KCP, back to LeBron. LeBron puts it gets it into AD in the post. Ibaka on him. AD with that turnaround, can't get it to go. Paul George with the rebound. Gives it to Ibaka. Gets it into Kawhi. No, excuse me. Pat Beverly gets it to go. 2-0 Clippers. LeBron with the ball. No, excuse me. KCP with the ball. LeBron gets it. Gives it to Marc Gasol. Back to LeBron. And now a Schroeder, my mistake. LeBron with the step back three. Can't get it to go. Paul George with the rebound. Gets it into Kawhi. They're double teaming Kawhi. Gives it to Paul George. And Batum knocks down the three. 5-0 Clippers. Okay, LeBron gives it to AD. Gives it to KCP. KCP can't get the three to go. Rebound Batum. As Paul George does the quick fadeaway fake, gets fouled, and he'll shoot 3 free throws. Lakers turn it over on back-to-back possessions. Here comes the Clippers. Ibaka tries the three, can't get it to go. AD with the rebound. Gets it into Pope. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Schroeder gets the three to go. 5-3 Clippers. As they bring the ball up. Somebody should have tried to close out on Schroeder. Somebody in blue should have tried to close out on Schroeder. Batum gets it into Ibaka, and wow, Ibaka gets it to go and gets the and one. And looks like they get Marc Gasol. Yep, it is on Marc Gasol as Ibaka goes at his former teammate. They were teammates a few years with the Raptors. They won a championship together in Toronto last year. Ibaka completes the 3-point play, 8-3 Clippers. AD with the ball. And AD gets all the way inside and throws the hammer down, 8-5 Clippers. Hey, Miss Shalana, I'm doing good. Thanks for coming back. How you doing? That was a nice quick move by AD right there. Kawhi gets fouled. No, excuse me. Lakers touch it out of bounds. So the Clippers keep it. And Ibaka knocks down the 3. 11-5 Clippers. LeBron with the ball. With PG on him. No, Ibaka on him. LeBron goes inside, can't get the layup to go, but gets fouled, and he'll head to the line and shoot 2. Hey, Haps, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Mark? Thanks for joining me. All the way from LA. So what do you think about the Lakers, or are you a Clippers fan? Miss Shalana, you said I'm okay. That's good. So Mark, what's the weather like out there in LA? LeBron can't get both free throws to go, and Paul George comes down the court, hits a 3, 14-5 Clippers. LeBron attempts a 3 off. Mark, good to meet you too, man. So, what do you think about your Lakers? What chance do you give them to repeat? Since you said you're a Lakers fan all the way, what chance do you put on them repeating? Or who do you say, LA, the weather is nice? How about where you are? Well, right now, I'm in Cleveland. So right now the weather is cold, but snowed and just about melted, but we've been getting some rain lately. So I don't know. We're going to have a white Christmas. So do you see anybody? Okay, you said Lakers repeat. Let me post your comment. Okay, Mark, you said Lakers repeat for sure. So do you see anybody do you see anybody that's a threat to the Lakers, whether it be from the East or the West, that could make their repeat dreams pretty hard for them? All right, y'all. Now had dinner while the Warriors and Nets were playing. Now I got some dessert here with these Chips Ahoy Reese's cookies. So I'm about to get into some of these. I never had these cookies before. These are good. Wish I had some milk or some vanilla ice cream. Say, unfortunately, I have to run, but great to see you on Habs. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. Thank you, Mark. You too. And I definitely hope you come back for my next live stream. I will definitely be doing another one on Habs soon. All right, out of the timeout. Lakers with the ball down 11. Schroeder brings the ball up the court, gives it to LeBron. Try to get it into Gasol, but the ball is stolen by Pat Beverly. Lakers try to go for the steal, but Clippers will keep it. Kawhi misses the three. Lakers with the rebound. LeBron with the ball. LeBron gets all the way inside, misses the layup. Clippers with the board. Beverly gives it to Kawhi. Can't get the three to go. Lakers with the rebound. And LeBron steps back, hits the three, 16-8 Clippers. Kawhi goes inside. Can't get the dunk to go, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Said, looking forward to it. Have a great evening. All right, you too, Mark. Kawhi hits the first. All right, Montrezl Harrell, the former Clipper, makes his Lakers debut. Kawhi knocks down the second. 18-10, Clippers by 10. They tried to get into AD, but AD couldn't handle the pass in the post. Clippers get the ball back. Man, the Lakers are getting very sloppy with the ball here in this first quarter. They got to cut down those turnovers. Kawhi kicks it out to Pat Beverly. Can't hit the wide open three. AD with the rebound. LeBron with the ball. KCP gets it to Schroeder. Schroeder misses the three. Clippers get the rebound. And Pat Beverly steps in, knocks down the three, 21-8 Clippers. AD knocks down the jumper, 21-10 Clippers. All right. Hello, all the way from St. John. Thanks for joining me. How you doing? Want to make sure I get your name right. Well, I can't pronounce your name, so I'm just gonna call you Ian. Thanks for joining me, Ian. How you doing? You ready for the holiday? All right, Zubac is at the free throw line. Zubac splits the pair 22-10. Clippers. Schroeder gets inside. Sneaks the layup in 22-12. Kawhi couldn't get the floater to go, but Zubac was there on the putback 24-12. Clippers. AD with the ball. They get it to Schroeder. Wesley Matthews checks in for the Clippers. Schroeder drives inside. They thought looked like he had the and one, but they're just going to take it out of bounds with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. And Kuzma is in the game. He makes a nice move to the basket, 24-14. But the Lakers, they get a steal. Harold, the former Clipper, almost got it in, but he gets fouled. He'll head to the line, as he was the sixth man for the Clippers last year. Harold misses the first. I meant to say Matthews checks in for the Lakers, not the Clippers. Harold gets the second one in a row, 24-15. Clippers. The Lakers on a little run here. Kawhi goes inside. He gets fouled. He'll head to the line. Reggie Miller took a shot at Chuck. All right, so the Clippers get a steal. Lou Williams knocks down the three, 29-15 Clippers, and the Lakers call timeout. As the Clippers are definitely off to a hot start here, trying to send a message to the Lakers. So what do y'all think about this game so far? Want to see your comments here in the chat. Yep, definitely would like to read your comments. Y'all been waiting for Oh, sorry about that, y'all. All right, out of the timeout. Lakers have the ball. Down 14. LeBron drives inside, can't get the layup to go. Clippers with the rebound. Kawhi with the ball. Matthews on him. Kawhi does the fake spin move and lays it up and in. 31-15 Clippers. As the Lakers are just getting dominated right now. They pass it around to AD. AD can't get the three to go. Ball goes out of bounds. The Clippers get the ball back. Frank Vogel is definitely not happy with what he's seeing right now. Wow, Kawhi, another nice move to the basket. Lays it up and in 33-15 Clippers. LeBron with, no, excuse me. Schroeder with the ball. AD gets inside, gets fouled. And what is Wesley Matthews doing guarding Kawhi anyway? I know Matthews is a pretty good defender, but man, that's a real bad matchup. That's a real bad matchup. AD is at the line. He knocks down the first. That is a very bad matchup. You should not have Wesley Matthews on Kawhi Leonard. Because if you do 9 times out of 10, he's going to just abuse him every time. AD knocks down the second free throw, 33-17, Clippers. Reggie Jackson's into the game. Zip pass to Zubac. Zubac throws the hammer down, 35-17, Clippers. Schroeder with the ball. Kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma can't get the 3 to go. Rebound, Clippers. Wow, nice move by the Clippers. 37-17. Clippers by 20. Excuse me. Clippers with a steal. They give it to Zubac. Zubac puts it in 39-17. Clippers. Wow, the Lakers. The Clippers threw it to the invisible man. Lakers with the ball. LeBron's back out on the floor. Kuzma gets it into Harrell. Harrell gets the hook shot to go. 39-19 Clippers. All right, the Clippers get called for stepping out of bounds. That's Kennard. As he received the ball in the corner. LeBron brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Matthews. Hands it off to Morris. Morris can't get the jumper to go. Clippers with the rebound. Paul George with the ball. Wow. Williams tried to get it to Paul George, but it goes out of bounds. Lakers get the ball back. LeBron tried to get a score before the end of the quarter, but to no avail. First quarter is over, and it's been all Clippers pretty much from the beginning as they lead. As they just came out and just blitzed the Lakers here on their ring ceremony night. As they lead 39-19. All right, y'all gotta excuse me for a moment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back in the second quarter here between the Clippers and the Lakers in this hallway rivalry. Clippers lead 41-20 as the Lakers get the rebound off of a missed Clipper shot. LeBron with the ball. Gives it to Caruso. Caruso missed. The Clippers miss a three on the other end. They try to do the touchdown pass to LeBron, but the Clippers break it up, but they get called for a foul, and the Lakers call timeout as they trail 41-20. They're trailing by 21 points right now. All right, just checking something here. Like I said, I'm new to this. Also, if you want to, during this live stream, you can donate coins or you can buy awards. And also, if you're on YouTube, you could donate via Super Chat if you're watching on YouTube. But for those of you who are watching either on HAPS or my other social media platforms, you could donate via Cash App or PayPal. Here's the Cash App cash tag right here. That's $ talking in grubbing. And here's the PayPal email address. That's talkinggrubbing@gmail.com. Any donation you can give, I will greatly appreciate it. Your donations go a long way to help me keep this, to keep on doing these live streams, to help me keep my channels going. So definitely appreciate greatly appreciate your support. And I also appreciate y'all watching this live stream right now. All right, Lakers with the ball, trailing by 21. LeBron brings the ball up the court. Man, it looks like the Lakers are out of sync right now. All right, as the Lakers get a 3, 41-23. Clippers. Paul George with the ball. Now the Clippers, they're selling for too many jump shots now. LeBron kicks it all the way out to Caruso. Lakers can't get the 3 to go. Clippers with the rebound. Batum gets it into Ibaka. To Paul George, back to Ibaka, back to George. They get it to Batum in the corner. Can't get the 3 to go. Here come the Lakers. Clippers selling for too many jumpers. Kuzma kicks it out to Caruso. Caruso can't get the 3 to go. Ibaka with the board. Jackson with the ball. Ibaka gives it to George. Wow. They try to go for the 3, and the ball basically just does a Plinko chip roll out of bounds. The Lakers will get the ball back. Y'all know what I mean by Plinko? Then y'all don't watch The Price is Right. Okay, Caruso with it. Gets it to Kuzma, but the ball is stolen. Kawhi goes all the way down the lane. Shot blocked by LeBron. Lakers on the fast break. But Kuzma can't get the layup to go. And LeBron just straight up bodies PG-13 and gets called for the foul. LeBron sits down. Beverly brings the ball up, gets it to Batum. Paul George, bad pass. Lakers get the turnover. As Caruso gets it into Horton Tucker. He gets the layup. Now it's 41-25. Clippers. Lakers slowly creeping back in. Caruso with the ball. Can't get the floater to go. Ibaka with the rebound. They get it to Beverly. Kawhi with the ball. They're double teaming him. As he's tripped. Oh, no, he loses it out of bounds. So the Lakers get the ball back. Sitting up selling for too many jumpers. Now the Lakers turn it over. Beverly brings the ball up. Gives it to Kennard. Kennard gives it to Batum. Back to Kennard. Clippers get called for the offensive foul, so the Lakers will get the ball back. All right, foul is called on the Clippers. KCP will step to the free throw line. He knocks down the first. He rolls in the second, 41-27. Clippers. Lakers are slowly creeping back in. Batum has the ball. Gives it into Kawhi. Kawhi misses the jumper. KCP with the rebound. He's going to step into a three. He knocks it down. KCP. And all of a sudden, that 21-point Clipper lead has been cut to 11. Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Clippers selling. That's what's messing them up. All right, I got to step away for a moment, y'all. Again, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry I had to step out. Harold gets the and one, has a chance for the 3-point play. It's 44-34. Harold knocks down, completes the 3-point play. Now the Lakers are within 9. After trailing by as many as 21 here in the early part of this game, the Lakers have ratcheted up defensively. Batum can't get the jumper to go. Lakers with the rebound. AD coming head of steam. Can't get it to get the layup to go. Clippers get the rebound. Kawhi gives it out to Beverly. And no, excuse me, Lou Williams. Williams knocks down the 3, 47-35 Clippers. All right, the Clippers get called for a blocking foul. And if you're the Lakers, you cannot let Williams get to his sweet spot. He's too good of a shooter. Tucker is at the free throw line. He knocks down the first. All right. It's a 10-point game. Batum inbounds the ball to Kawhi. Kawhi shoots over Gasol, gets the jumper to go. 49-37 Clippers. Caruso with the ball. Gets it to Kuzma, back to AD. AD gets the jumper to go. 49-39 Clippers. With 3:48 left to go here in the second quarter. And Lou Williams gets all the way inside, gets the and one. Now he has a chance to complete the 3-point play. Kawhi shoots it in the face of his former teammate Gasol. That was a nice move by Williams there to the hole. One of the best 6 men in the NBA. And Williams can't complete the 3-point play. It stays 51-39 Clippers. They get into AD. AD, wow, gets a tough jumper to go. 51-41. AD is in a zone right now. That was a tough shot right there. He has 10 points so far in this game. The drive doesn't go for Kawhi. KCP throws the hammer down. 51-43. Lakers within 8. Paul George with the turnaround jumper gets it to go. 53-43 Clippers. Schroeder steps into a 3 and knocks it down. Dennis Schroeder from downtown. 53-46 is a 7-point game. PG steps all the way, gets to the lane, gets fouled, and it's going to be on Gasol. Kawhi gives it to Paul George. Paul George is going to take a three. Can't get it to go. Lakers with the board. Schroeder gets it to LeBron. LeBron can't get the layup to go. Misses. But he gets fouled. So LeBron will head to the free throw line. All right. Make sure y'all hit the like button as you're coming into this live stream. LeBron gets both free throws. It's 53-48. And we got a 5-point game, good people. After the Clippers led by as many as 21. And the Clippers turn it over as they get called for an elite for a moving screen. No, for setting an illegal pick, excuse me. Lakers get the ball back. They have a chance to make it a 3-point game or even a 2-point game. LeBron gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma gives it to AD. Back to LeBron. LeBron gets all the way inside and throws the hammer down. 53-50. We got a 3-point game here. $128 left to go. Kawhi gives the ball to Paul George. And Peterson gets the three. 56-50. Schroeder gets inside. Gets the layup to go, but it was before the shot, so he's just going to shoot two. Schroeder misses the first. Schroeder splits the pair, 56-51. Clippers with 109 left to go here in the first half. Kawhi with the ball. Kawhi steps into a three, can't get it to go. AD with the rebound. Wow, LeBron goes inside, but he gets called for the offensive foul. LeBron can't believe it. Okay, the Lakers are going to challenge the call. Let's see what happens. I got to step away for a moment again. I'll be right back. All right, my apologies, y'all. All right, we got ourselves a game here, people. The Clippers' 22-point lead has been cut down to just 2. And the main reason why is because of the Lakers' defense. Also, the Clippers keep on settling for jump shots. They're not running their offense. They totally went away from what got them that 22-point lead in the first place, which was ball movement, body movement, man movement, also aggressive defense. They just went totally away from that. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to respond to a text. But the Lakers definitely got back in this game with defense, despite the fact LeBron has been struggling so far in this first half. It's been AD, but you've had dudes like KCP step up big. Also, Tucker Horton off the bench. They're they're two of the main reasons why the Lakers got back in this game. But where's Kawhi? We talk about where's Waldo. We're gonna have to start saying where's Kawhi, because we haven't seen him. You know, he has been very non-existent in this game so far. And you would think he would be the main one to step up here, but we haven't seen him. He hasn't been aggressive on both sides of the ball, especially offensively. There were times he could at least got to the hole and got fouled, but he decided not to. So in the second half, we definitely got to find Kawhi. Where is Kawhi? If somebody can point him out to, if somebody find him, please point him out to me. Because I know he's somewhere out here. Like, come on, man. You a 2-time NBA champion, 2-time finals MVP. He's too good to be playing like that, to be playing this garbage. All right, we are starting the third quarter here. Ibaka gets the score 59-54 Clippers. Lakers miss a 3. Clippers with the ball. Paul George gets the stop the jumper to go. 61-54 Clippers. I'm definitely going to be looking at this third quarter because, in my opinion, whoever wins the third quarter, 9 times out of 10 is going to win this game. AD stops, pulls up, and hits the jumper, 51-56. Batum gives it to Beverly. Beverly back to Batum. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi gets the step back jumper to go. 63-56. Clippers. Schroeder gets it to AD. AD gives it to LeBron. LeBron's going to take a three and knock it down. 63-59. Clippers, 4-point game. Batum with the ball gives it to Kawhi. AD guarding him. Wow, Kawhi had a nice move, but couldn't get it to go. Lakers on the fast break. LeBron throws the hammer down. 63-61. Lakers within 2. LeBron with 15 points. Paul George gets all the way to the hole, goes off of his leg, out of bounds. Lakers get the ball. Now they have a chance to tie or take the lead. All right. The Lakers couldn't get the 3 ball to go. Clippers with the rebound. Kawhi goes inside. Gets the pull-up jumper to go. 65-61 Clippers. Schroeder with the ball. Gets it into Gasol. Back to Schroeder. Schroeder with the jumper is good. 65-63 Clippers. Right now, both teams are trading baskets. Batum gives it to Beverly. Batum gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi knocks down the 3. 68-63 Clippers. Schroeder with the ball gives it to AD. AD with this jumper gets it to go. 68-65 Clippers. Beverly brings the ball up the court. Gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka gets inside, gets the shot. No, he misses the shot, but he is fouled. And he'll step to the line for 2 free throws. Okay, that's my computer, y'all, in the background. Serge Ibaka at the free throw line. He knocks down the first. Ibaka misses the second. 69-65 Clippers. All right. The Clippers get called for a foul. Schroeder gets all the way inside, misses the layup. Kawhi gets the rebound. Kawhi with the step back, can't get it to go. LeBron with the rebound. No. Schroeder with the rebound, gives it to LeBron. Clippers poke it away to the almost to the front row. Lakers will keep it with 15 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. Ibaka tried to go for the steal, but it goes out of bounds. The Lakers keep the ball. And the Lakers have to inbound from half court. LeBron with the ball. LeBron step back 3, and it's good from downtown. 69-68. Lakers within 1. Clippers with the ball. Batum gets it into Kawhi. Kawhi gets it to Paul George. Misses it, but Beverly misses, but Beverly gets the putback. 73-68 Clippers. Kawhi picks up Schroeder. Ibaka's guarded by AD. Okay, Paul George tried to get the steal, but it went off of his fingers. So the Lakers will keep it with 3.3 left on the shot clock. And also there's an injury timeout for the Lakers. Look like that's LeBron. So the Lakers medical staff is going to tend to that player. All right, what are you guys' thoughts on this game so far? All right, so got a real good game back and forth here in this third quarter. All right, Lakers with the ball. Paul Gasol gets called for the All right, Gasol gets called for the offensive foul. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good call right there. Gasol with his fifth personal foul. Beverly inbounds the ball to George, gives it to Batum. Gives it to Kawhi. AD on him. And Serge Ibaka gets called for setting an illegal screen. Lakers get the ball back. Schroeder brings the ball up. And Schroeder is fouled. Looks like it was on the pass and not the shot. All right, so LeBron tried to finger roll it, doesn't go. They give it to Nicholas Batum on a 3-on-1, can't get the three to go. Rebound Lakers. Schroeder brings the ball up. Schroeder misses, but Harrell comes in on the cleanup. 71-70. Lakers within one. Back and forth we go. Paul George with the ball. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi throws it to Batum. Kawhi can't get the three to go. Lakers with the rebound. Now they have a chance to take the lead. Schroeder gets it to LeBron. LeBron's going to try for the lead. Can't get it to go. Paul George with the rebound. Brings the ball up the court. And Paul George nails a three on the other end. 74-70. Clippers back by 4. Schroeder makes a move. LeBron gets the layup to go, plus the foul. No, excuse me. Harrell goes in, gets the and one. Now he has a chance for the 3-point play. Harrell gets the 3-point play, 74-73. They get it to Lou Williams. He drives, but Schroeder gets called for the blocking foul. Lou Williams is going to head to the free throw line. Okay, Lou Williams misses the first free throw. Lou splits the pair. 75-73. Clippers by 2. Lakers with the ball. Schroeder gets all the way inside and lays it in. 75. We're tied at 75 apiece. Lou Williams with the ball. Lou tries to go in for the shot, gets fouled, and he'll shoot two. No, no, he's not going to shoot two. It's just called out of bounds. He gets it into Ibaka. No, Kawhi. Kawhi gets the rolling hook shot. 77-75. Clippers back on top. Exactly. Why are you putting Matthews on Kawhi? Schroeder couldn't get the jumper to go, but foul is called, and it's on Kennard. So Schroeder will step to the line and try to tie this game. Clippers call timeout. Okay, I got to step away for a moment. I'll be right back. My apologies. I had to take an important call. All right. Late in the third quarter, we got a highly contested game here between the Clippers and Lakers in this hallway matchup. Clippers hanging on to a 2-point lead. Harrell with the ball, puts up the hook shot, can't get it to go. Clippers come down with the board. Lou Williams brings the ball up, gets it to Kawhi, almost lost it. Gave it to Patterson. Patterson can't get it to go. Lakers with the rebound. They can tie or take the lead. Schroeder brings the ball, has the ball, gets it to AD. AD with the step back, can't get it to go. He thought he was fouled. Kennard gives it to Williams. Back to Kennard. Kennard gives it to Kawhi. Back to Kennard. They get it to swing it to Williams. Williams can't get the three to go. Harrell with the rebound. Gives it to Schroeder. Schroeder brings the ball up. Man, can't nobody buy a basket right now. As Schroeder gets fouled, he heads to the line to try to tie up the game. Whoo! Schroeder misses the first. Schroeder splits the pair. Lakers within one. Schroeder has 14 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. He has a double-double. Kennard gets the pull-up jumper to go. 79-76 Clippers with 2:05 left to go here in the third. Clippers get a steal. Zubac comes up with the loose ball. Wow, Paul George goes right at Kuzma, lays it up and in, plus the foul. He has a chance to complete the three-point play. Paul George hits the free throw. Now it's 82-76, Clippers by 6 with 1:45 left to go here in the third. Kuzma couldn't get it to go. Harrell cleans it up, throws it down, 82-78 Clippers. As Harrell is having a pretty nice game against his former team. Williams brings the ball up, gives it to Paul George. And PG gets a nice step back jumper to go. 84-78 Clippers with 1:14 left to go here in the third quarter. LeBron brings the ball up, gets it to Matthews. Matthews going to try a three, can't get it to go. Clippers with the rebound. PG with the ball. Going to try another shot, gets it to go. Paul George. That's a three-pointer, 87-78. Clippers go up 9 as Paul George has definitely been the man here late in this third quarter. All right, y'all excuse me once again. I'll be right back. My apologies, y'all. But boy, we got ourselves a game here. Back and forth we go. As the Clippers take a 9-point lead at the end of the third quarter. So this definitely is going to be a very fun and interesting fourth quarter. Can the Clippers hold on, or will the Lakers come back and win their first and win the game on ring night? We shall see. But Paul George definitely hit some crucial shots. All right, Trucker Ryan, hello from Phoenix. Thanks for joining me. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Well, no, well, it's late. It's late here back in Cleveland because we're on Eastern time. Yep, it's just 9 o'clock out there in Phoenix. So, how's everything out there this evening? Greatly appreciate you joining me. All right, the start of the fourth quarter, Caruso brings the ball up. They get it into Harrell. Caruso gets it into LeBron. Shot goes for Kuzma, 89-80. And I meant to say 11-point lead, my mistake. But now it's a 9-point lead. Wow, Paul George hits a tough shot. 91-80 Clippers. Caruso brings the ball up, gives it to LeBron. LeBron gets inside, kicks it out to Kuzma. Well, tried to kick it out to Kuzma, but LeBron stepped out of bounds before he could pass it to Kuzma. Pat Beverly is, taunting LeBron on the side while he's on the sidelines. Remember, he taunted LeBron last year when the Lakers got knocked off by the Clippers on Christmas Day. Paul George tried to hit a step back jumper, a turnaround jumper, didn't go. Lakers with the rebound, LeBron with the ball. LeBron's going to try a step back three, can't get it to go. But Morris gets the rebound. LeBron goes to the hole, lays it up and in. 91-82 Clippers. Kennard with the ball, gets it to Zubac. Zubac gets it to Williams. Kennard kicks it out to Patterson. Patterson hits the side of the backboard on the three. Lakers with the rebound. Morris gets the three to go. Wow, Markieff Morris. And it's a 6-point game just like that, 91-85. Tyronn Lue calls a timeout to talk it over. Excuse me. All right, so getting started on a highly contested fourth quarter. All right, there we go. Also, if you're coming in here on Haps, make sure you definitely click the like. All right, here come the Clippers with the ball. All right, and Pat Beverly comes off the bench, hits a big three-pointer, 94-85 Clippers. Caruso gets the ball into LeBron. They kick it out to Caruso. Caruso's going to try a three, and he knocks it down, 94-88. Clippers. We got a 6-point game. Ibaka gives the ball to Kennard. Kennard gets it into Zubac. Zubac is fouled, and he'll step to the line for two. Unless they called an offensive foul. LeBron is on the floor, a little bit shaken up. No, it's on LeBron. LeBron was draped all over him like a cheap suit. Zubac knocks down the first free throw. And he knocks down the second. 96-88 Clippers. Harold gets the ball to Caruso. Caruso gets it into LeBron on the post. Harold with the screen. And Marquise Morris gets fouled on the three-point attempt. That's on Kennard. So Marquise Morris is going to shoot 3 free throws. And that was a dumb foul by Kennard. You do not foul a three-point shooter. You never foul a three-point shooter. Okay, Marquise Morris misses the first free throw. He knocks down the second. Okay, Morris hits 2 out of 3, 96-90 as LeBron exchanges some pleasantries with his former head coach Tyronn Lue, which he won an NBA title with in Cleveland 4 years ago. As Paul George knocks down a 3, 99-90 Clippers. LeBron's going to try a 3 of his own, can't get it to go. The Clippers get the rebound. Paul George misses the three. Kennard's going to try a three ball. Can't get it to go. That was not a good shot right there. Should have been some more passing. Pat Beverly is guarding LeBron. LeBron goes all the way inside, misses. But looks like they get the Clippers for a loose ball foul. Or it's just a regular foul, but it's on Zubac, and LeBron will step to the line and shoot two. LeBron misses the first. LeBron hits the second. And my mistake, he's attempting 3 free throws. LeBron goes 2 or 3, 99-92, 7-point game. Pat Beverly brings the ball up, tried to drive it all the way to the hole, but Harold said, not on my watch, as the two ex-teammates are jawing with each other back and forth. Harrell said, get that weak stuff out of here. And they get it to Zubac, and Zubac throws the hammer down, 109-92 Clippers. 7:43 left to go here in the game. Harold with the ball. Gives it to Caruso. Caruso tried to get it into Harold. And Pat Beverly gets the steal. Pat Beverly decides to try a three. Three won't go in. Looks like KCP is is definitely banged up as he's walking a little gingerly and holding his knee. So the Lakers medical staff is going to tend to him. All right, I got to step away for a moment again. Good people, I will be right back. Don't go away. All right, I'm back, y'all. The Clippers have taken their largest lead of the game. They lead 109-94 with 4:51 left to go. And they definitely going on a run and hit some big shots here in this fourth quarter. And once you get this Clipper team going, they are hard to stop. Y'all excuse me for a moment. All right, my apologies, y'all. The Clippers just hit a big three. Now they lead 112-96. Lakers with the ball. Caldwell Pope tries to drive, but he loses it out of bounds. The Clippers get the ball back as both teams have emptied their benches. Ibaka gets called for the travel. So the Lakers get the ball back. Well, no, wait a minute. The Clippers stars are still out there. All right, the Clippers miss a three. Schroeder gets the rebound. They give it to Harrell. Lays it in, plus the foul. And he'll try to complete the three-point play. Harrell completes the three-point play. 112, 101, Clippers. They give it to Kennard. Kennard gives it to Batum. Puts it in to Kawhi. And Lou Williams gets the floater to go. 114, 101. Clippers with 158 to go. In this ball game, Schroeder gives the ball to Kuzma. Kuzma gives it to Harrell. Back to Kuzma. Kuzma lays it up and in. 114, 103. Clippers. All right, Clippers with the ball. Kawhi gives it to Kennard. Gives it to Batum. Batum lost it. Turns it over. And the Clippers foul to stop the fast break. Kuzma will head to the line for two. Kuzma knocks down the first free throw. Kuzma gets the second one in a row. 114, 105. Clippers, Lakers still hanging in there. Clippers definitely got to be careful here. They got to make sure they execute their offense in this final minute. All right, Ibaka is there to clean it up. 116, 105 Clippers as we're under a minute remaining. All right, Horton Tucker puts it up and in. 116, 107, 9-point game with 56.9 left to go. Y'all, excuse me for a minute. All right, I'm back, everybody. Clippers missed the shot. Lakers with the ball. Kuzma with the step back jumper gets it to go. 116, 109. Clippers. Clippers are gonna dribble out the clock, and they come on the road and get the win against the Lakers as they spoil their ring ceremony celebration. So the Clippers win 116-109 as Kawhi and Paul George both hit some key shots. Also, Clippers role players stepped up like Ibaka. Also, Zubac was solid. Lou Williams was definitely that sixth man as always. So the Lakers celebrate ring ceremony celebration was spoiled by an L to the Clippers here tonight. The Clippers go 1-0. The Lakers are 0-1. But the Lakers, they struggled from the get-go in this game, especially that first quarter. They were not focused. They didn't come out ready to play. They were lethargic. It's like they had that championship hangover. You know? It's like they had the championship hangover. They were still, you know, and how can I put it? It's like they were still in celebration mode. They got their rings. The banner was put up in the rafters of Staples Center. But the Clippers, they came in focused, ready, determined, and with something to prove, especially with a chip off on their shoulder after how last season ended for them in the playoffs. So the Clippers definitely win round one of this hallway matchup. And definitely got to give them credit defensively. They did a good job of containing LeBron. Also, they did a nice job of containing the other role players such as Caldwell Pope. Schroeder definitely had a nice game for him. AD had a great game as always, but LeBron, he definitely struggled to start out. I mean, for the most part, he struggled. He was trying to come on late, but it was too little, too late. And then, even though the Lakers kept it close, got it within 1-2 points, or tied the game, the Clippers always found a way to respond to that the Lakers rallies, especially late in that third quarter where Paul George pretty much just went off. And then the fourth quarter, it was all Clippers and they did not look back. So they walk out of LA Lakers with a win. But the Lakers, they were behind the 8 ball so long all night, especially getting down 22 points. That's very hard to make up because you tire yourself out trying to come back from that deficit. And once you get close to, say, within 7 points or less, you're tired. And that hill becomes too big to climb. So that's another thing that cost the Lakers. Once they got close, they didn't have enough energy. they didn't have enough energy to get over that hump and take that lead because they exerted so much energy coming back from that 22-point deficit. Okay, we got somebody from Vegas. All right. All right, Justin. Thanks for joining me. All the way from Vegas. How you doing? You know, I went to Vegas earlier this year. Definitely had a nice time. This was definitely before the pandemic hit. But I definitely had a nice time in Vegas, and hopefully I can get back out there once they get this whole corona thing under control, because I definitely like Vegas. Definitely like my visit out there. But Justin, thank you for joining me. Hope you have a happy, safe holiday. Okay, you asked me, you said doing good, man. Thanks. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. You said, ha ha, Vegas is a good time for sure. And you also said, thanks, Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you as well. No problem. Definitely no problem. But the only downside to Vegas for me, Justin, is too much desert. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Greatly appreciated. That's the only downside. The only downside to me with Vegas is that's too much desert for me. That's just way too much desert for me. But to each his own. Okay, he said, cool. They said, cool, you understand. All right. Well, thank you. But the Lakers definitely going to have to find a way to regroup. You said, LOL, yes, you better like sand. That's the thing. I am not the biggest fan of sand. I'm not the biggest sand fan in the world. Okay, you from Kansas, so you said I'm from Kansas, so I'm used to all the green grass. Okay. So how long you been living out in Vegas? But yeah, once you let a team get up that big on you, it's hard to come back from. Now, yeah, the Lakers definitely made their big runs at times, getting it to within 1 or 2 points. But like I just said a few minutes ago, they exerted so much energy in coming back, they didn't have enough energy left over to get over the hump. And the Clippers definitely had their energy, especially in that fourth quarter where they was just knocking down shot after shot after shot. And Paul George was definitely the man for him as he hit some big clutch shots. Paul George was definitely the man here tonight. It seemed like that man could not miss for anything in this second half. As he scored 33 points, Kawhi had 26 and Ibaka had 15. Wow, Harold and Schroeder both had double doubles, and it still wasn't enough for the Lakers. All right, Just, you said you've been in Vegas for 2 years. Okay. All right. Out in the Sin City for 2 years. And also another thing about Vegas, because I went in January. It gets cold at night. I'll never forget the first night I was in Vegas. You know, when I landed at when I came in, well, when my plane landed, I stepped out of the airport, well, outside into the airport. Man, it was cold. I was like, man, if I knew it was gonna be this, if I knew it was gonna be cold like this, I could stay in Ohio for this. You know, because a lot of people had that perception that Vegas is just warm 24/7. No, that is not the case. It is not warm 24/7, especially in the wintertime. Yes, it's like 60, 60, 70 degrees. But once the sun goes down, it gets cold. You said, oh, yes, it gets cold at night in January, LOL. Yeah, if I'm getting off the plane, I'm thinking, I'm in Vegas. I'm going, I'm going to come outside to some warmth. I mean, I'm only expecting 80 degrees, but at least maybe 60s. But no, I walk outside, I'm getting hit with 40 something degree weather at night. But it's not just Vegas. I hear California gets cold early in the morning and at night. And you wouldn't think that with California. You wouldn't think that with Vegas either. But yeah, the Lakers definitely gonna have to go back to the drawing board and regroup because they were just flat out outplayed, outmanned, and out hustled here tonight by the Clippers. The Clippers definitely wanted this game more. They came out with a purpose, especially in that first quarter. And set the tone from there. Even though it got close as the game went on, especially in the second and third quarters. The Clippers decided they were not going to allow themselves to lose this game here to the Lakers tonight. They were pretty determined, especially Paul George, as he was just knocking almost everything down from everywhere. he was not going to allow his team to lose tonight. And he definitely brought home the win. He definitely brought home the win for the Clippers. Even though LeBron finished with 22, but it felt more like a quiet 22. You know, it's like he wasn't a factor in this game like he usually is. You know, with LeBron, he usually puts his stamp, his seal on games, but not tonight. It was all pretty much Clippers, Paul George, Kawhi. Okay, also, I forgot to mention this earlier. I have a little store on teespring.com. I'm selling t-shirts like the one I'm wearing right now. Also, I'm selling face masks. Ooh. Hope y'all can see that. Face mask, long sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, and a lot more. So make sure y'all go to the Teespring store at teespring.com. There's the link right there. Also, I'm offering some pretty good discounts, like 50% off until New Year's Day. So make sure you hit the promo code HOLIDAY, 10% off. Enter the promo code MERCH. That's M number 3 RCH. If you want 20% off, put in TNG 2020. There it is right there. Or if you want free shipping on your items, just put in free ship 20. It's about to come up in a minute. And there it is. There we go. There we go. Well, all right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Thank y'all for joining me here. You know, I'll definitely be back very soon here on Haps. Also, if you want to, you can support me through giving me coins or buying a reward for me. I greatly appreciate. I would greatly appreciate it. Or also, you can donate to my Cash App or PayPal. Okay, there's my Cash App, $ talking in grubbing. Here's my PayPal email coming up. That's talkinginGrubbing@gmail.com. Any donation you can give, I'll greatly appreciate it. It helps me keep my platforms going and growing. And I greatly appreciate your support. I greatly appreciate all of y'all watching this live stream or the other live stream earlier tonight, or both. Just enjoy having y'all come through here, watching me talk sports, also watching me eat, you know, and just having these conversations here in the chat. You know, I just thank God for all y'all just wanting to take time out your busy schedule or your night just to come hang out with me for a few minutes or just a few hours. I greatly appreciate it because I do this for y'all. But once again, I got to get out of here. Thanks for joining me. And I'm definitely going to be back with another live stream very soon. Can't wait to do that here on this platform. I enjoyed it so much. Y'all have a happy, safe holiday. So until next time, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. QC out and enjoy the holiday. Well, holidays.